Hello friends, Ken here, bringing you some Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. We're going to start a new run and we've got Lilith now, so let's give Lilith a crack. Now, we're just past the, oh god, I started in greed mode. Well, let's do Lilith in greed mode. Now you'll see, we're already post nerf, so we got 4 charges, or 4 room charge on the box. The familiar box. Man, everything just got super nerfed in this. Why did we start with like more options or something? Or is that just, do we just get 2 items today? I'll take the PJs first. Okay, apparently we do get a choice in there now. I wonder if they changed that. So there's been a big update. If you're not aware, go check out like the Binding of Isaac subreddit or something. We unlocked the blue room, which is friendly enough, I suppose. So yeah, so far it looks like, god, we've got so much health with those PJs and Lilith starting stuff. So I don't know what this is, like a robo spider. Don't immediately recognise that. Let's bop in here and see what's going on. Man, can we hit? How much of these can we hit with one bomb? Just 2. Okay, that's fine. So there's been a big kind of update, I guess, and the mystery, the big mystery of where all the missing items that were advertised has gone. And it turned out they just were waiting to be added in a patch, and that was Edmund and Tyrone's secret big trick all along. I guess kind of a rebuttal of the whole Lost thing from the first game where everyone data mined it out after 109 hours, and Edmund was kind of sad about that, so he kind of hit back by restricting content from appearing for the first 109 hours of Afterbirth. You can take that however you want. I think it's amusing because of how worked up people got over trying to come up with what was actually going on. At least we blow up all those guys at once, I guess is all I can say for that. Let's make another familiar. This is one of the nice things about Lilith is, in greed mode, you get to spawn stuff on every few waves. Like each individual wave counts towards your item charge, so you can kind of stack up familiars. And she gets stronger and stronger on each wave. Well, not each wave, but every 4 waves she'll get stronger and stronger. Now, obviously that will reset once we hit the end of this set of waves. But you do what you can. Now, with all the items out, it'll be interesting to see because there'll be a bunch more in the game. So we'll see even more new stuff, which is cool. There's also been like a few nerfs. So Lilith was nerfed. Her thing's now 4 rooms, which I think is maybe a bit much. I think 3 would have been okay. 2 was quite strong, probably. Although that's only from me seeing. I didn't really get to use it myself. So, you know, maybe it wasn't that ridiculous. Do I want to grab one of these? I kind of want to grab this spider mind. Look at this guy. I'm hoping he gets multiplied by our box. I almost want to blow up one of these pots and see if we get anything out of them. The other changes, they changed. Wait, oh god, what is this? They've added health bars to pin. What is this? Why are there damage numbers? Oh, is this part of Robo Baby? Maybe. Is that what he does? That's kind of fun. It's a bit messy to read, but I like this a lot. Look at these damage numbers. It's quite exciting. The other big changes, apparently Azazul's been nerfed completely. He now has a much slower charge time and does way less damage. Like you can't even kill a small spider in 1 hit, which is ridiculous sounding, but I guess that's we'll have to give him a try for ourselves and see how that works out. And Judas, they've nerfed the Book of Belial, so it doesn't guarantee you a Devil Room charge anymore. It just increases your chance by like 25% instead of by the actual sort of 2500 that guaranteed it before, which is a shame because I think that was one of the big things that made Judas interesting. But whatever, it is what it is, I guess, and we'll see how that works out. It's kind of a shame to have all these characters nerfed. I think it's okay to have some stronger characters in the game. I don't think they really needed to be pushed that hard out of the game. But you know, Edmund will do what Edmund does, so I don't think anyone's going to convince him otherwise. Let's grab this key and see what's in our... I didn't mean to grab a second key, but it will come in handy for the next floor. So we'll, presuming we make it there, of course. We get the Gemini, can join friends, always a good one to have. Anything in here? Any tinted rocks? Doesn't look like it. We'll fight our boss, I guess. Quad Monstro. Whoa. It went down instantly. I'm not quite sure why. I'm not quite sure what caused them to go down so quickly. Whereas maybe a Gemini was just close enough to hit them and he does a lot of damage. Could just have been that. But we've beaten them anyway. We're probably not going to get anything from our Devil Room unless it has like Abaddon or something. But that's okay. We can grab the Spirit Hearts. That works out okay. And we'll be able to get down to the next floor. And yeah, I think it looks like Robo Baby adds health bars. That's kind of fun. I like that. Robo Spider. So I didn't get to see all the items before the update, so I'm not entirely certain which items will be new and which won't, but we'll see. We'll see soon enough. Whatever happens, it sounds like the full DLC is out now. Character nerfs are kind of weird, but whatever. We'll just go with them. I mean, Edmund's going to do what he's going to do. So is Tyrone, like there. So we'll just roll with it, and because that's all you can do at some point. You can't make this stuff up. Any bombs in here? No bombs in here. Hive Mind might be okay. I don't know whether it actually affects our little spider dude that's rolling around over there. I like how he doesn't really follow us around. He just kind of gets on with his own business. Whoa, this makes bomb flies. Oh man, if we can blow up the bomb flies over those bombs, that would be fantastic. This is actually quite useful against the likes of the bomb fly. Take those guys out, and I'd kind of like to destroy this guy when he's near this tinted rock if I can. Whether that's going to be possible or not. No, not quite close enough. Well, not to worry too much. Let's get on and fight. So Lilith, yeah, Lilith does the familiar doubling. If you haven't seen her yet, she can. This actually is quite useful, this health bar, because you can monitor which enemies have taken a lot of damage and which ones you need to focus down. So yeah, Lilith can double her familiar. She can't actually shoot herself. You see none of the tears coming out of her, but she has this little incubus familiar, and that thing does your normal tear effect. Make sure you don't get hit by the bomb flies as they explode. I'm being a little bit overly cautious, which you can't really do in greed mode because you have to clear out the rooms ASAP. We're only on wave 5, so we will need to start clearing things out a little bit faster. Otherwise we're going to start running short on time, or we're going to start running into too many enemies in one room. But thankfully we've sped up a little bit there. Now we're in a slightly better position, I think. And there we go, we've caught up. We've only got 2 waves left now, so we should be okay to deal with these guys. Just got to be careful of this stunned dude. I wonder what stunned him. I wonder if maybe the Robo Baby can stun things it walks into. Or the Robo Spider, I should say, rather than the Robo Baby. We get a few charges here. And see, this is going to be really good against the blue charges, which I've been saying are kind of dangerous because you know, you need to make sure that you're not dodging them if they're going to die, but you are dodging them if they're not going to die. Because of the way that their thing shoots out. And we'll use our thing for the boss fight. We've got 20 cents. We could buy the Champion's Belt. We could buy the Crackerjack for more health. I'm tempted to buy this this thing here, even though I kind of want to see if it works on our friend. Ooh, the Chaos. I don't know how useful that will be in this mode, but Chaos basically models up all the item pools together, which means that you're never going to have, or how can I best phrase this? Any item can appear in any item room pool. So traditionally, there's specific pools for like the boss items. So some items will only show up in item rooms, some items will only show up in boss rewards, some items will only show up in devil deals. And with Chaos, any item can show up anywhere. So you can get devil deals from a boss fight or in an item room. That's kind of fun. But I don't think it's necessarily essential. We'll grab that. Ready for the boss fight. If we get one more cent, if we get a bomb, really is the thing, I suppose. Did we go? We didn't go into our curse room. I suppose we could. We can afford to do it. We'll grab this heart first. We've got a 3-cent heart, so we can always fill back up here. Made a couple of enemies. Whoa! Wait, are these enemies spawning more enemies? Is that like a new thing they do? Is that specific to this room? I don't know. And it's dropped another heart for us, which is lovely. Okay, we didn't really get anything from that, but that's okay. I would still love a bomb, quite frankly. Doesn't look like we're going to get one, but we'll fight our last boss here, and it's our friend Haunt. Lovely guy. Well, we should be able to clear him out without too much trouble, I think. Whoa. We've got lots of familiars. You notice the problem with Lilith is the familiars kind of shooting from the side. Now, here's going to be interesting because we can kind of stand near the Haunt so that we don't trigger his charge attack, but that we don't stand in front and get hit by the brimstone either. So this kind of works out well for us, I think. There we go, Gemini doing good work there. We can hop into the devil room and see if there's a good deal. Dead cat seems like a wise pick. And I guess if we're going to take dead cat, we might as well take everything. And we will die here, but we're dead cat, so we'll come back, and we'll have a chance to go do some more stuff. We can't buy any more items. We could buy a key though. I might buy a key or two, because I think it's worth having a couple of keys to get into our item room next time. Probably more worthwhile than just having 14 cents that we're not using. Shame we didn't get a bomb, but that's the way it goes sometimes. So we're down to the third, down into the depths, and we'll head in here, and look at this. Big fan. It's going to work well with that hive mind we picked up earlier. Hive mind was very much a future-proofing purchase. I quite like this in greed mode, the pageant boy. Now it's worth remembering, if we do make it to the end, that we have that greed box to fill up, and so it is worth holding on to money, because ultimately our long-term goal is to fill up that greed donation machine. But that only triggers if you fight the boss. So if we're not going to beat the boss, then you know, we shouldn't be banking on it per se. It's more important to get to Ultra Greed and fight him than it is to use our items, you know. Sorry, than it is to have money to spend at the end. Because if we don't beat him, then we don't get to put the money in anyway. So there's no point hanging on to money just for the sake of it if it's going to cost us the run. We should always prioritise making sure that we're in a winnable situation. But it does mean, and this is very flavourful to greed mode, I guess, it means you don't want to overspend. And crikey, we're low on health here, but that's okay because we do have the. Oh no! I'm actually interested to see what happens here. I mean, we are still on wave 5. Okay. So we can buy something. We could buy the matchbox, the matchbook. I think is maybe the things to get here, because it's going to give us a spirit heart and it's going to give us a troll bomb as well. I would love that. I would love the halo to get all stats up. That seems like a good item to pick up. But we're going to have to wait until we've fought some more. So let's get in and fight some more. We're going to have probably the remaining 3 waves, I think, is how this works. But I do think you get slightly less money when you reset it. I'm not really sure. I haven't worked out exactly how this functions. I presume there must be like at least some level of penalty for not immediately fighting everything. Because otherwise, why would you not just stop the wave each time? Because it would be a little bit safer. Oh, didn't see you up there. Okay. We've got 14 cents, which is not 15 cents, sadly. But we can put a bomb down here and see if we can get anything nice out of it. Just a spider. Let's put another bomb down here. There we go. That's what I was hoping for. We'll get all stats up. Gonna put us in a slightly better spot to fight our bosses. Man, I would love a another charge here, but we'll get it after the first fight. So take out the husk. We'll aim for him first before we worry about his little minion fellas. And then pop this, and we're fighting Mask of Infamy. Look at that double big fan. It's going to help us. Double big fan. We're getting lots of big spiders as well, which I'm not quite sure what they're coming from. I don't know if we have anything that specifically creates spiders, but maybe we do. Maybe I should be paying closer attention. I don't think there's anything we want to buy here. Pants are okay. They're not amazing. Judgment is fun, but we don't necessarily need to fight Judgment. We might have an opportunity to go into the curse room here, depending on how things are going. I kind of want to take you out as priority pestilence. Although maybe I should focus on famine more. I don't know. It's tough to say. I guess actually there is value to sticking in the same room because then you don't kind of throw things away. Ooh. Guppy's paw is good, but it kind of counteracts. Oh, it is a second Guppy item. You know what, with the box being nerfed, I don't necessarily think we need the box. It is very powerful though. I'm tempted to take this and at least use it. And man, we could take the dead bird with it if we wanted. But I don't think the dead bird is incredible. It is okay if you double it, I suppose. But we'll go full spirit hearts for now. And we'll go down to the next floor. And we do have a key. So we should be okay. Got a couple of flies in here. We'll just be careful of them. The damage numbers are interesting. I do like them. I'm a big damage numbers guy anyway. I love my stats. But I don't know if they're just going to get in the way. It's difficult to say. 5 cents for the trickle charge. We don't have a trinket yet, so it might be worth doing. The raw liver. Always a good solid item as well. We'll clean up all this poop, I think, as a matter of priority. Just make sure that we're not missing out on any money, because if we might get 3 cents from this, or 2 more cents now. Didn't get them. That's fine. No real harm done. Let's get in here, I think, and well, I guess let's go to our item room first. See what we have. The blood clot is a good item. I'll definitely take that. And cracked mirror. Not a big fan of that, to be honest. I might just get on with my life. I've got these. We're very cautious about where they're standing. Big brains. Big brains we can deal with nice and easy. Gemini's going to be our #1 super duper friend here. We'll make sure to use our multiplier as much as possible. I guess it might be, if we think we can, it might be worth fighting everything at once, because it'll be easier to fight the bosses with the stacked up things rather than leaving the room and risking losing them. Whoop, easy does it. And you over here. It's very nice to be able to see exactly where the health bars are at. I think that is actually quite a large benefit. It's easy to write off. Oh, I'm taking some unnecessary damage. It's quite difficult to see what's going on, to be honest, which is maybe partly why I'm having an issue. Look at all these dudes. Clean them out pretty quickly. We got a lot of stuff going on screen. We got 3 big fans, which is going to protect us a lot on one side. But we've finished the wave. I think we can carry on here, right? And I think it's probably in our best interest. Look at the size of this girdle. But I think Gemini's going to make pretty quick work of him. And we'll see what else comes in. We got like a ton of little chubs. We're just chomping down on them. There we go. Gemini's absolutely nailing it. I think there are 3 Geminis. They don't immediately show because they're all next to one another. But they are all there. And let's fight our last guy. Who is it? It's like Skolex. Double Skolex or something. Oh no, we got hit by him. Okay, well, that's fine. Let's head up into the shop now we're here. We can fight Skolex again. We got 40 cents. So let's grab the liver. Grab ourselves 2 health. Grab ourselves the magic. Sorry, not the magic mush. The 1-up, which I think is well worth having. We'll grab a key as well. It's good to have a key. Probably good to have a bomb, but I'm not going to necessarily bank on having a bomb. We can fight Double Skolex. Just got to be more careful about where he's at. Oh, this is where we want to hit him. This is the opportunities when the tail sticks up. That's when you can get in and really deal the damage. That's kind of your best opportunity. When the head sticks up, less so. When the tail sticks up, that's when the magic happens. Right here. But we're not doing incredible damage, so we do have to be a little bit careful about how we go about this. It's fine. We're doing okay. We're holding our own. It's a little bit confusing to see what's going on. There's just so much happening on the screen with these guys But we're pounding away. We're getting work done. It is nice. It is very nice to see. It's a bit confusing that they show health bars for every segment. But still kind of cool to see, nonetheless. And there we go. We get our devil deal. Let's grab this half heart. And just 2 cards today, which is fine. What are our 2 cards? Chariot is a good one. Empress is okay. I think the Chariot is maybe a bit better, although Empress is pretty solid, especially kind of going forward, I guess. Let's grab this and let's go in our curse room, see what's in it. Looking for that last guppy item. Don't get it, but we do get a load of hearts, which is not especially handy. Okay, do I want to grab a bomb? No, not enough. There's not that much to spend bombs on here. Well, we'll clean out this poop. No reason not to finish off the poop. Always finish your poop before you go down to the next floor. Very important. So yeah, I do still want to do a regular Lilith run. There's going to be no shortage of times where I accidentally pick read mode. Let's take this because it's a passive item, and Torn Photo is going to be great with that as well. Doesn't seem to make us very fast shooting. I wonder if that's another item that got nerfed. Would be kind of nice to have some bombs here, I will say that. This is kind of one of the places where it would be good to have the occasional bomb. I guess if we pay 5 cents we get a key and then we can fill up our heart and we still have a key. Man, I wish I hadn't dropped a whole heart because I don't think there's a way for me to get past that. We'll clean these out. And just a couple of troll bombs, that's great. See, we could have picked up a whole heart there instead of a half heart. Would have been much nicer. Oh, there was a whole heart over here. Never mind then. I'm just going to go about my normal way. Right, let's get on with it, I suppose. It's fight time. Clear you out. Come down here and deal with all the hearts rather than trying to fight one heart when there's a load of other stuff going on. Get on it, Gemini. Get on it and do your dirty work. You're probably my primary aggressor right now. All these little haunts. Like our little guy is our incubus is doing good work, but it's Gemini that's really making the magic happen. I think just because I'm having trouble keeping track of where I'm at, because there's so many other things on screen. There we go. I need to watch myself and watch my own position a bit better, which is kind of hard to do when there's so much going on the screen. Easy does it. Whoa, so there was something there that hit me. I don't know what it was, but something hit me. Ooh, what's this? This is a new... Let's find out what it is. Mr. Dolly, range and tears up. It gives us some hearts as well, which is always welcome. Okay. Let's, oh, we can grab a spirit heart. I'm definitely going to do that. Oh, this turned into a black heart. Not going to happen again. Okay, that was kind of weird. Right, let's carry on with where we're at. In fact, let's grab this. And then carry on with where we're at, but with 3 guys working for us. We should be in a... Look at just the sheer amount of damage we're able to put out from these triple shots. Being very, very... I'm attempting to be very, very cautious, but not having too much success with it. We've got these new demon style knights, I suppose. And oh, that's it. That was all of them. Alright, let's fight the boss then, I suppose. See who it is. It's a ragman with a load of spiders in from the start. We've got a lot of stuff going on. We've got Super Envy here, which I don't particularly love. But I'm just going to stand at the back here and keep out of the way of all this havoc that's going on. And there we go. Let everything do our work for us. Seems to be the way to go. We've got triple teratoma. That's kind of terrifying. Kind of just want to stick in this corner. Oh no, we got hit by something. We got hit by a spider. Man. Okay. And we're down to 1 heart, which is not ideal, but we'll grab a couple of spirit hearts. Hopefully roll us through. I'm actually having more trouble than anything, again, seeing where everything's going on. What I'm probably going to do here is end up using the chariot card once we run into any kind of issues. I'm having trouble seeing like where the spiders are at, and I feel like we're taking damage like more easily than I would normally expect. So I don't know whether that's just me not paying good attention to where we're at. Just still getting used to playing Lilith, really, I think. Because I think my brain is saying, oh, you're here because that's where the tears are coming from, and that's not actually true. That's tends to be how I judge my position, is where the tears are emanating from. And with Lilith, that's not actually where you are. Okay. For some reason, we had a way easier time with fewer things around, which I think is just testament to how confusing Lilith can become. I guess her strength is she becomes so powerful that you kind of don't need to pay attention to where you're shooting, because she has so many followers pumping out shots and all that good stuff. We ended up not using the chariot card, but I might use it here against Krampus. Didn't quite kill him, but there we go, finished him off. We get Krampus's head, which is okay, but I don't know that I'd take it over this stupid item we've got now. Especially as it sounds like Brimstone might have been somewhat knocked to the ground, kind of damage-wise. So let's just move onwards. Let's see what's going on the next floor. Once we cleared these spiders out. No real benefit to that, but we'll pop it anyway. Why not? And we're down in the shop. We got Curse of the Blind, so we're not going to be able to see what any of the items are. So, honestly, like, I think we're okay on items. It's not going to matter too much if we don't have any more. I would like to get a guppy item and finish off this guppy dream. But if it doesn't happen, then it doesn't happen. So, not the end of the world if that's what ends up going down. I'm going to pay more attention to where I'm actually standing and what's going on around me, rather than focusing too much on where I'm shooting. Right, once we've killed this wave, we should be able to pop the thing, grab that battery and pop it again. And then we should have, we've got a lot of damage here, so now I've just got to be careful about where I'm at. You see, this mega fan is going to protect us real well, as long as I'm careful about where it's positioned, because it does move around with us. We're getting lots of boss waves here. As you might expect, it's the shop. It's kind of this mode's chest equivalent, I suppose. It's like your final area, so I guess it's not too weird that there's boss waves all over the shop. Interesting that those things now have a health bar, even though you can't damage them. I suppose the masks also had a health bar, so it's not too surprising. It's just a little weird to see. Okay. And we can pop it again. We've got this big wall of big fans. Going to protect us a bit, but I don't like this. Get away from me. Did we take out both hearts? I think we might have taken out both hearts. And there's a haunt. Oh, and there's a million of these guys as well. Protect us, big fan. Oof. Okay. Well, we still got the 9 lives. So I think our best bet is to just keep at this and hope that we get enough damage from all the stuff that's going on. The big fan's going to protect us somewhat here from the sort of barrage of damage. Look at it! Look at this! Just look at this! It's crazy. I love it. I did hear a devil door. Oh, it's over here. Hello, devil door. Oh, there's a man in here. I guess we should probably take this. I think it's probably in our best interest to. Pentagram, damage up is good. And we're not going to be able to get back in there, sadly. I don't think it's not going to appear anywhere else. No. That's fine. I think we should probably take some items. Car battery, double charge is maybe useful. I think that's going to trigger our item twice when we use it. Left again. D10, reroll enemies. I don't fancy that too much. Although I wonder if it doesn't work on bosses, does it? I'm going to keep the box of friends. Right, well, let's go fight our final area with but a single heart. Wish me luck, because I'm going to need it. Somehow I don't see it happening. Especially we're going to have to fight Ultra Greed 4 times. But you do what you can. That's providing we make it past Monstro, of course. We should make it past Monstro. Okay. Ultra Greed. Alright, we fought Ultra Greed before. He's still going to be a toughie. Now I think there is a way to get like multiple hits on this, so I don't know quite how that functions, but I think something does function towards these are healing ones. You can see they're going to heal him. They're not too much of an issue early on if it means that we can get an extra charge. I don't know how you get an extra charge. Like, I've seen people with loads of things in the final room, and I have to presume that means that there's a way to charge up. I don't know whether it's just that you can buy the Nun's Habit, and that's how people are doing it. Maybe it is. Maybe it is literally just that people are using the Nun's Habit. These key ones are a sort of higher priority kill for us, because they will unlock the doors. Oh, we're dead. Oh, we'll keep cracking him out. We'll give him another try. Grab this key. Maybe someone will drop a car battery at some point. Maybe that's our real token here. Eat it. Come on, you need to eat it faster. Because those are going to unlock doors, and then when the doors unlock, we get swarms and swarms of these little mini greeds. And they're no good at all. Oh gosh. This is a toughie. For sure. We'll keep cracking at it. We'll give it our best shot, but not expecting too much here for sure. These ones look like bombs, so I imagine they explode. They do explode, in fact. Oh, one hit from the coin. Right, this is not our last attempt. I think we do actually have one more life left. Come on, Ultra Greed. Show me that butt. Show me that booty. Give me the booty. Yeah, something. I think it must be the little robo spider that stuns them when he walks into him. I'm just going to use this as an opportunity to get more used to Greed's attacks. If we beat him, we beat him, but I'm not banking on it by any stretch. These ones just seem to be spinning. They don't seem to be actually doing anything particularly dangerous. Alright, last attempt. Again, no big hopes here, but we've gotten a hang of Lilith. We're learning a little bit about Ultra Greed. I'd say this is a worthwhile run. Even if it didn't go quite as well as it maybe should have done. We're making progress. I hear the unlocking of doors. The terrifying sound of a million doors unlocking and thousands of tiny greeds coming at us. Oh, and we're down to our last half heart. This is it, boys. This is it. I hope you're with me, friends, for this, our final stand. This is just, again, like a lot of the new bosses, it feels like a war of attrition. He's such a tanky boss. And we don't have a lot to stop his tanking with. Take these out. Take as many of them out as we can. Take you out. Take you out. Just keep shooting. These guys are going to heal him, so we should probably look to take out at least a few of them to stop him healing too much. Oh, we're dead. Well, I think that we learned a lot there. So, I like this music. There's our seed, VDE6WKM1. In case you fancy trying that one for yourself. I think it's definitely a very winnable run. Lilith is still quite strong in greed mode, even with the nerf. It's a good tune, I like that. And that's going to do it. If you've enjoyed the episode, be sure to bop that like button and subscribe to the channel for more Binding of Isaac and other games as well. Thanks very much for watching. I've been Ken. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers!